Okay, so for the Hatfield squat, I mean, you can use the belt squat setup if you want to. It just kind of depends on where your strength is. It's an easier setup to just use this belt. I like this belt because it's broader and it kind of distributes the force across the hips and the low back a little bit better. And we've got kettlebells that go up to almost 100 pounds. So unless you're stronger on your belt squats than 100 pounds, you know, this is the setup that I'm going to suggest. Otherwise, use the belt squat machine. So I'm going to hook this up first at the top belt. That's going to give me a lot. So I've got top loops right here. The closest loops in to the belt itself are the ones that I'm trying to get in there. All right. Now, I like from there, for ease of transition and setup, I'll actually use a gate belt, and I'll feed that through the kettlebell, feed this through here. Remember, with the gate belt, where your alligator jaws are, I'm gonna feed in through the bottom of the alligator jaws first, get it to the width, the length that I want, and then I'm gonna go through that top hole on top of the alligator. Okay, so now I've got my belt squat set up, and you know, I can tie this to get it out of the way, whatever. As I get into position, I want to make sure the belt kind of feels like it's pulling on my pelvis. If it's too high, it's going to be kind of pulling on my back in a funny way. So what makes this a Hatfield squat is I'm going to set up a barbell, or right now I've got the pins set up at a height that I like. So I'm grabbing onto that, I'm finding my squat stance, I'm coming down, and as I'm down in that position, I'm visualizing getting stretched from the top while still being rooted down to the ground when I'm standing up. So it's down, stretch, up. I can help myself as I need to by pulling up. But on the way down, especially, I want to be nice and under control, and then find that stretch, and then stand up. So that's the Hatfield belt squat.